What's up, Redeemers? No intro needed for this. All real niggas on here. Let's jump into this.
God damn.
Say no, that's a crazy ass intro. Yeah, I'm professional no more.
Nick's getting a little bit more niggerish than I am.
I'm subscribing. Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I am Nick. Y'all subs, man. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all know why y'all here. A whole bunch of legends. I'm not about to name everybody. The Cure, because some of this some of this K-pop is a disease, and the Cure is here.
Oh boy.
And you've killed. I'm sure y'all work our way over to Patreon.
Not after that.
Subscribe. That's the cure to some of this bullshit reaction going on. Y'all gonna get the real here. You know. Oh, you knew. You new to the channel. Subscribe, because you know that shit go down here. I'm not gonna choke y'all like a boa constrictor.
That's a good one. I couldn't think of one. That was actually good. I'll give you that for trying.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna try this shit. But you know who don't need to try? That's some. Teachers and shit out the park. Let's jump into this. Think the check clear. Shit. Cause it's a 10 million girls generation, is that right? Or
Yeah,
one of them
TAEYON.
Yeah, I don't know why.
We just watched there.
No, both of them are here.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I know I'm not tripping and shit. Cause seeing
both
Tay
of
and
them
Mark
are
threw me off completely. Cause we only, if y'all don't know, we've only seen like kind of what the thumbnail is telling us. And it's like,
Karina, that's who it was.
Yeah, Karina was the last one.
Yeah.
You know, LEETEUK, TAEYON, ONEW, SUHO from EXO.
IRENE.
Oh, was that Kung?
Yeah, that was Kung.
Shit. Yeah, I'm trying to see a fucking uncut for this.
Yeah.
Knowing it was gonna be that many people on, I kind of already knew the vibe was gonna be.
See, I didn't know because like it was cut. I just thought it was like 4 or 5 people. Maybe it's like
remember he had made the comment saying it was like 10 people on here and shit.
Okay.
So I already knew we kind of was gonna get more of an anthem-y song. I didn't know what type of time it was gonna be.
Like We Are the World.
I was just about to say this is kind of like We Are the World.
Only everybody in here could actually sing. Bro, you see the outtakes. Michael was about to
Mike was
pissed. Yeah, if you know, you know.
Quincy, I'm never doing this shit again.
He was like, this was a favor for you.
It was like, you had Cyndi Lauper on here.
Next to me.
Oh no, bitch.
I didn't sell 30 million albums in 2 years for this shit.
You should have brought fucking Tito for all this.
Yeah, I miss my brothers. No, I don't. But still.
I mean, Jan could have hit that note.
Yeah, so with that being said, like this was amazing. They are 3 for 3 on that album, like so far.
Just download those albums.
This joint is fucking. I want to react with my brothers. Look at that. I said, look at them and shit. That sounds probably a trainer. No, they getting them young, which is real music. Probably was training. That white place looks like the car.
Somebody kid.
Yeah, shit.
A hyperbolic time chamber. She come out in the day and know everything about it.
This shit. I feel like they just shot this in SM Studio and shit because it looked like heaven.
Wow. Yo, you really want that check to clear.
I'm gonna give him page, yo. Nah though, but just the passing of the vocal baton, Mark and Tay jumping on, adding like that kind of rap element to it to not so much make it breathe.
But it was so uplifting though.
Yeah, like it felt good.
But it's not corny.
No.
It feels good. Like,
felt
they
good.
probably really are the Cure.
Yeah, it felt real good because you can name this shit The Cure and then just come off kind of.
This is something you play in the morning right before like the first person you talk to fuck up your day. But like
damn,
Before you go to work.
Right, before you go to work. Like you be happy as shit, get out your car and then you walk in the building. Fuck.
No, it's like the shit they say don't even matter to you because you are the Cure. We are the Cure.
Okay, Keith, I need those reports by 9 a.m.
We are the Cure.
You are disease. You are
That was bull. That was him right there. Okay. Yeah. Also, I swear, I thought I heard elements or the way the voice was constructed. It felt very choir-esque.
Yes.
And I thought like it felt like it was meant to be that way.
That's ONEW right there.
Yeah.
Let that face
That's my guy.
Yeah.
That's your bias from Shiny? Well, no, obviously.
Well, no. So here's my thing, right? He's my bias for Shiny because I don't count.
Tape.
Nothing funnier than when I'm not gonna say I feel like so many clips to group so much that you almost pick a different bias than.
There's only certain groups where that happens though. Where like, yo, it's like, all right, like Girls' Generation. Clearly, TAEYON will be everyone's
So who's your
bias.
bias in EXO?
Kind
Right. So take Kai the fuck out of it. Who's your bias?
ladies.
I'm back.
I don't know.
I've been back from.
Yeah.
I can say that was
No.
consistent bias from the. I forgot about that though. That back was like my bias before anybody else. Like
I do that with Dream. I don't count. That's like I don't count Mark.
Henchan.
Yeah. Well, Henchan is my bias in there and shit like that. It's just It's just. If it wasn't them two, it'd probably be Red June. But
after what I just saw, it'd probably be Jenna.
Nah, I get it. But like I said, SM does that to you where it's just whatever was your bias, once you start hearing more work or kind of seeing new faces and shit, you kind of just
have to
reconsider life and shit. Love the all-white backgrounds once you start getting into the, like, we're all here. You're always going to get a moment with all of them together.
Yeah.
You know what else?
Schedule's
It almost made me feel like the COVID
Yes.
vibe, because like with you, with Super M, it kind of gave me that vibe too. And then this whole vignette,
where they kind of superimpose everyone on here.
I'm actually surprised we didn't get a full live performance of this. Now that I think about it,
because the stage was blown up.
yeah, there's too much talent.
I mean, shit, you
Oh,
got
wait, they all was there that night though.
it's
Didn't we just see them?
Well, this is MV centric, so this could have been any time.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm surprised they considering this on the
yeah.
album. I'm surprised for SM Town we didn't get it live.
They might have closed out the show with it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Let me look and see before they
It
make it.
is a fucking lie.
Sounds like they closed the show out. Alright, y'all ain't gotta go home. Get the fuck out of
Do you
here.
guys not do your fucking searches or what, man? Like,
I'm assuming it probably wasn't live. This seemed like a lot of people to get together versus the people that I think might have been there, which already probably was a lot of people.
Oh yeah, no live.
Yeah, I doubt it. This seems like.
Would this be considered the 22 winter SM Town?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Mhm.
Because it starts December 21st. Like,
No, that's hot and cold.
Yeah, because everything, this all dropped like second week of December.
That's a fucking
or some
fun,
shit
bro.
like that. Yeah.
All
I said I just had reposted her Joan when she was reading the Jones talking about being the queen of K-pop.
she
She
like,
just
don't
was
give me
so
that title.
humble.
Yeah.
Just was like, nah, I still got a lot of work to
Better
do.
than me.
And just like, nah, sis, you changed the game. You paved the way for a couple things.
Call me the king. I'm not looking back.
But yeah, shout out to and a couple other people who ironically we didn't know.
Yeah, some of the like older like KANGTA, LEETEUK, I'm not too familiar with them. But
We Google to see what group any of them were with, because I know BoA obviously is by herself. But I just said was also a part of TVXQ before, and I think you just said now he was with Max the Demon.
Yeah. I like that we running with that too. That's his name.
That we was with Max. Even after he was the demon and after that fucking song and shit. But what group was BoA from, or is he just
HOT. KANGTA is from HOT. So first gen, first, second, third, fourth.
Shit. And
Shit,
and
look at
Shorty
the
said
little
that like the fifth gen.
They giving us a peep of the future.
Yeah, now that's the shit that gonna be a fact later on, 3 years from now and shit. Like, yeah, Shorty is the leader of the group. She debuted.
like Minji, that was her in the Pure video.
Listen, how many times with SM so far we've seen a lot of people just pop up early stuff like with the TAEYON,
Be Natural
and everything.
That's what really got him like really going. They still be saying that shit all the time.
Yeah, but this shit was just.
I'm sorry.
fire.
From now on, Irene is Irene Plaza.
Yeah, and she
looks just like her.
Yeah, now she's sexy as shit. But I can tell you, it was just.
Mark and TAEYON just make everything better for me.
No, I
They
seen
definitely
Taylor
elevated.
with the pink wool coat. I'm like, Kyle loves me. Like,
Mark got the fucking. It's like a sweater, but it's also like an overshirt. Blue next to hair, yeah.
Is that something y'all go to for the most talent?
I thought that was a given
for you yet, or
no, absolutely for me. Even subconsciously. So like, I might not formulate my list like, oh, let me just look for SM artists. But if I pick out my best songs and I put them on the list, more times than not, I mean, I subtract BTS. I mean,
if I go like this, Keith, what's your favorite name three R&B, K-pop R&B songs that stand out to you?
probably is gonna be on that.
Oh, you consider that R&B?
Kind of, because
Okay.
I wouldn't know what other genre to put it in really.
I say pop for that. That was very much like a pop song. The
But it
themes
had a lot
are
of
deeper.
vocals. Yeah, I guess.
can I count lies?
Count whatever you want, bro.
Yeah, okay, then it'll be. Yeah, well, I'm not about to turn this video into that.
Oh.
But I get what
That
you.
one
what
that we
you-
just
I get
did
what
with the double fuck you, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, look at that. That I would say like that. What is love?
Shit, Tempo kept this shit been playing back. This shit been on repeat for me for like the last 3 weeks.
I can really
I
go.
can't believe it.
I can
That
really
shit
go
really
anywhere
beat
with the Baekhyun songs. Like Privacy is my favorite Baekhyun
A
song.
lot of EXO songs.
Yeah.
Up there. EXO was so soulful, bro.
Mhm.
Like, what was it? Isn't What Is Love either like one of their debut or
Pre-debut. Yeah, but no, I know what your
That's
question
what I'm
meant.
getting at, like,
I know what your question
favorite,
meant.
you know.
Shit
So
like that.
I can really just
Talent
throw
is
so much to that.
there. I mean,
I don't think
Touch
talent.
the sky.
bruh.
I knew that fuck y'all.
I might have to play that in the background.
I need to see a live for that. They'll start snapping. He's like,
Yeah.
Like, yo, who's my man?
But that's why it's interesting too, because obviously, you know what I mean, we got our favorites when it comes to vocal, but just hearing people who we don't know and that level of excellence and talent just never drops, and it doesn't matter who's on any of this content. God damn, even members that kind of, I ain't gonna say like left SM and shit like that, like, you know, kind of quote unquote like the laser other people and
or
shit
just
like that.
not older, they probably moved on.
Or older people that kind of moved on exactly with their
You can
lives.
pick any group from SM, and it'll be like an R&B banger. So like, if you like Magic Carpet Ride, like, oh well, you know, I don't know, what does Wavy have? Like, or not Wavy, what does Dream have? Oh, Teddy Bear. Like, so like, you can go right down the line. Right, you can go right down the line.
We kind of had shit running earlier. That's why we was kind of running in here late. But we had Jarek saying he never heard us play Wavy Love Talk.
He wasn't here for that?
I said the same thing. I was like, you wasn't here for that shit.
I know me, UK for sure. Keith, I think he was here for that one. Cause I remember her being like, I remember her commentary the most on that one. Cause she was just like, I feel like they was trying to be sexy or whatever, and it wasn't, and stuff like that. And then we had a conversation about like censorship and everything. 2 bars was in and shit, Jarek, like, it's the best shit I've heard from Wavy or whatever. And I'm just like, cool, like I got that pretty high too, whatever. But just shit like that, where it's just like, you know, you kind of can get dropped off at any place in SM and find an R&B. I can name like pretty much all of them. BoA.
Any place in SM town is a good spot to be dropped off.
Dog, seriously, every block. BoA, Kiss My Lips.
Drop me off for Red Velvet.
Shiny, One of One, or
you listened to that earlier?
I was listening to
Replay. Like you said, Focus, Favorite.
And we didn't even heard a whole lot of shiny stuff, to be truthfully honest.
Dog.
I think we heard enough to talk shit, but not enough to,
absolutely.
Yeah, we heard enough to get our clip on.
It's enough to not be surprised anymore when they smoke shit on that.
Because like you said, we've reacted to like Uni and Key. And I think is it Minho? I think Minho I think is another member. I think he got a new comeback now. I think he had some shit that he had to drop last week or something that we got to get into too. But no, we've heard enough to like not be surprised about nothing. And even the stuff with Espa, like I know I Love Illusion and a couple other joints like that they got.
Forever, that's my shit. That's probably my favorite Espa song. I think it's the only one I got.
You're not for about Black Mamba.
I had a deep dive. I might actually for a list of the Espa stuff that you listen to, just so I can go back and listen to it.
Yeah, it's more B-sides and stuff we gotta get on with them. But like I almost sound like a broken record and shit. It's just so much more content with SM we haven't dove into yet. And that's dance practices, live performance. We haven't even gotten a lot of performances and dance practices to some of our favorite things that we
This is our first time looking at a live for 7 cents.
So it's just, you know, we've been trying to
look at that dance practice yet?
We might have touched a dance practice.
I don't remember. Maybe I wasn't hearing
check
this
shit.
shit. I don't remember.
I don't know. I feel like we might have touched it, John. I could be wrong. But yeah, that's even here and there. Like this is amazing. And this is fun. This ain't even like those.
I want to download this because I think more happiness songs. Like,
fucking feel like I downloaded it. It's crazy. Right after you get Hot and Cold, right after this, and they got another banger right here, The Beautiful Christmas with Red Velvet and Espa together that we didn't get.
I think that's dope.
Shit like
whole
that.
groups.
So yeah,
I know
we'll make a promise to y'all and shit when the next time we link with the bigger group, we'll finish some of the rest of this and shit. Because they were banging on the table for the Black Christmas show. I know they said that shit go crazy with Red Velvet and Espa. But nah, this joint was decent. Like I said, a little nostalgia for me just because it did feel like We Are the World. And these joints always dope. We was joking. Well, I didn't even bring that up. I'll tell y'all. They be like, tell us now.
It's not for you.
Nah, but just like this vibe and aesthetic, not even too many people really can honestly do this vibe in my opinion. Just because, like you said, depending on the subject matter, it could come across like it's corny. And SM in general does a very good job of taking things that you kind of already love already, because it's like, I'm not gonna say they created the will with certain things. A lot of stuff we always say with them are R&B and hip hop centric, and I feel like they are able to utilize their skills to put you in a nostalgic state of mind with a lot of things. And I feel like this was kind of one of them. But it's not a lot of. There's some people would have fucked this up, or they're able to turn it into something else, or it just.
Or you know what? Kind of how we heard the one with Max Demon and TAEYON, like how they went off at the end. I think too much of that on here would have kind of almost ruined it. And it was just enough to not be enough to be enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I said too many, especially with them. They have so many strong voices,
right?
And even from sneaky vocalists, because I can name 5 to 6 sneaky vocalists who, in my opinion, I can see someone saying they're over people who we might think are the best voices in SM. Because I think, at that point it's going to be preference over anything and what someone has heard. But I said it on the other video, sometimes when you have all these strong voices on one track, it can be too much if it's just droning. I like the choir effect.
Yo, you made a call to Mississippi, like, yo, drive around, listen, on a Sunday afternoon.
Hey, yeah. That shit just driving past one of the black churches themselves. It's just like...
When you start praise dancing, call me back and get them here.
We need them.
We need them.
Yeah, nah, this was fire, man. I'm good.
When you smell fried chicken and cornbread and you hear hand clapping at the same time, call me back.
Yeah, Mark like still was in the studio and shit.
Alright.
Anything you do there, bro?
I'm good, bro. This is the cure.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed how BoA is.
Yeah. It's
all the women are beautiful, but like
There's levels and it's different types.
there's levels, different times. Like of course Karina's gorgeous, but like BoA is just classic.
This might be my favorite reaction day of the year so far. We had all the new jeans shit
5
drop.
days in,
We had
bro.
I forgot we did them.
Dog, see, listen, we did.
Excuse me, I forgot we reacted to them.
Yeah, we did that. 2 fire ass BTS joints back to back with decent live performances, and then just all this new SM stuff, and opened our eyes to some first gen, second gen stuff we didn't know, and gave us a little bit more information on something. You having fun reacting, ain't you?
Yeah, I know. That's all like, yeah, I don't care.
But jump in the comments. Shout out to Ellie. Really, just because she had first talked about it, and I'm pretty sure a couple other people had talked about it before. I gotta start writing everybody's names down when they telling me certain things. I'm pretty sure probably can just look on the Patreon and see what I'm saying and shit. But shout out to Ellie, just because she had told me about the first 2 joints and stuff, and then obviously we just been on some shit afterwards.
All of them been hitting, they keep getting better and better. I'm like, damn.
We kept this shit going and shit, but I know y'all want bigger pants.
Where we kind of like just finished our album, like, well, oh shit, we're done.
Yeah, nah, I'm kind of mad because it's a couple more bangers on there, but we gonna get into that. Jump in the comments, tell us how y'all felt about this. Let us know what y'all favorite joint off of here has been like so far, because I felt like we've listened to 3 joints and they've been all different sounds. So like that's a good thing too, and it's just probably whatever your preference is. But let us know what your favorite is, and we can't wait to dive into some more stuff. Love y'all, Redeemers. I'll let y'all. Peace.